Warning: following video contains strong language which may be offensive to some viewers or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only.
Ooh. So, y'all remember when we watched Ron White, right?
Ron White was the one talking about the golf and
dicking around.
I said I wouldn't give a fiddler's F.
Ryan White?
Yeah, man. I thought you was finna go to sleep, buddy.
Man, I can't miss no Ryan White.
Ron White, come on, bro. You gonna go to sleep or not, bro?
Let me see the Ryan White. I didn't know y'all was watching Ryan White.
Yeah, we are finna watch some Ron White, guys, so let's get it in.
Love me some Ryan White. You don't like you some Ryan White?
I got thrown out of a bar in New York City.
Digging around.
They're throwing out a bar in New York City.
Like he's out there digging around.
Now, when I say I got thrown out of a bar, I don't mean somebody asked me to leave. We walked to the door together. I said, bye, everybody, I gotta go. 6 bouncers hurled me out of a nightclub like I was a frisbee. Those big old bouncers that go home every night, watch Roadhouse and beat off. You know what I'm talking about?
Hey, bro.
Patrick Swayze's hitting another guy.
What the world?
Hey, he has to be Southern, bro. Yeah.
For wearing a hat. I walk into a bar with a hat on. This guy real pissy goes, took off the hat. I'm like, what's the deal? He goes, I'll tell you what the deal is. It's in this area wear hats. We're trying to keep them out of a club.
That's how they talk in New York.
I'm like, oh, really? The only way we can tell down south is if they have their hair cut like yours.
Down south. Yeah, I knew you was doing something saying that.
And he got all pissed. But he walked away, and I took the hat off, and like an hour later, I'd been drinking, and I forgot. You ever forget? It happened to me. I put the hat back on. The guy comes over to me. Now, I'm between 6'1" and 6'6", depending on which convenience store I'm leaving.
That's crazy.
I weigh 235 pounds. This guy comes over to me, poking me in the shoulder with 2 fingers, says, "You're out of here." I'm like, I don't think so, Scooter.
Hey, he's funny. He's funny.
You like,
They hurled
what's
my
his
ass.
name?
And then they
They should do it off of,
I don't think so, Scooter.
no, is it John Wayne? He's like, hold on, pilgrims. You're not supposed to be here.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
What
I don't know.
movie is
He
that
looks
from?
like somebody,
He
though.
was like John Wayne when he was playing a cowboy. What movie was that?
Oh, John Wayne. I know you talking about
Yeah.
a cowboy movie now. Yeah, kind of.
He said
He
no.
might have been an actor, guys. Let us know if he did some movies, guys.
He said not here.
squared off with me in the parking lot, and I
That's
backed
so
down from the
stupid.
fight. I don't know how many of them it would have taken to whip my ass, but I knew how many they were going to use.
See it growing in leg.
It's a handy little
crazy
piece of information to have right there. Overkill. Well, they called the police because we broke a chair on the way out the door, and I refused to pay for it. And the cops showed up, and at that point, I had the right to remain silent, but I didn't have the ability.
Blowing up Ron in there.
The cop says, Mr. White, you are being charged with drunk in public. I was like, hi. I was drunk in a bar. They threw me into public. I don't want to be drunk in public. I want to be drunk in a goddamn bar, which is perfectly legal. Arrest them. Well, they didn't arrest them. Instead, they call in for my arrest record. There's some good news. Satellites are linking up in outer space. Computer banks and NASA are kicking
His
on.
voice is hilarious.
There's a telegraph in Fritch, Texas going beep beep.
Hey. Bro, you ain't got that many charges.
This part takes a while.
Takes a while.
Shorthand. Beep. Now, I told you that story to tell you this story. When I was 17 years old, I was arrested for being drunk in public. Seemed to be a pattern. If you knew Morse code, you would already know that. And one DWI, which was a bogus charge because it turns out they were stopping every vehicle traveling down that particular sidewalk.
Down that sidewalk.
And that's profiling, I believe. And the drunken public charge and Fritz, the arresting officer, who I have literally known all my life. You know what I mean? This guy lived 4 doors down from me in a town of less than 400 people. We've met. He takes me to jail. When we get there, he asks me if I have any aliases, and I was just being a smart ass and said, yeah, they call me Tater Salad.
Tater salad.
Tater salad.
17 years later in New York City, I'm handcuffed on a bench with blood coming out of my nose, and this cop goes, are you Ron Tater Salad White? You caught me. You caught the tater. You can take down those roadblocks now. I call my son Tater Tot. And Boot.
That's funny.
Run, White!
Things gonna go like that.
You're not right over here, Scooter.
Scooter.
Run, when I see you, boy.
His southern accent is very strong. I would guess he's saying
I'm probably not a typical Texan in that I don't hunt. I fish, but I don't hunt. And not because I think it might somehow be more holy to eat meat that's been bludgeoned to death by somebody else. That's not it. It's really early in the morning. It's really cold outside. And I don't want to go. My cousin Ray, on the other hand, thinks killing a deer with a deer rifle is magic in the forest, and I'd like to do for you now my impression of my cousin Ray after the big kill. Hell, it was 4 in the morning, 22 degrees. Hell, it was 4 in the morning, 22 degrees outside. Of course, you weren't there. Pussy. I'm in a camouflage deer blind with grease paint on my face. I've got deer urine on my boots. I'm not sure why. I made that part up. I got a 30-06 with a 12-power scope and a bullet that'll travel 2,200 feet per second. When that deer looked up to lick the salt sucker I'd hung from the dang old tree, caught him right above the eye. Yeah, well, I hit one with a van. Going 55 miles an hour with the headlights on and the horn blowing. Woo, that's an elusive little creature.
He's up there smoking a cigar.
If you ever miss one, it's because the bullet's moving too fast. Slow the bullet down to 55 miles an hour, put some headlights and a little horn on it. The deer will actually jump in front of the bullet.
Bro, his other hairstyle is crazy. He didn't care on that one. He had the spike hairstyle. He giving us all type of hairstyles. All right, Ron. No, Ron's funny, bro.
Yeah,
Ron's a funny guy. Funny guy.
He's a
funny
good
guy.
Texas southern accent.
Let me see, bro. Look at where Ron's fun right.
He said Texas.
Texas. Great state of Texas. Good job, Ron. We're gonna keep getting some Ron in, guys. So y'all hit us up in the DM, man. We almost to 1,000 followers on Instagram, so y'all go follow the Cartier's page. Go follow all the guys.
He's from French, Texas.
French.
He from out there in Texas, boy.
Heck is that at? Oh, he said from the very, very top. He's
He said
almost
he-
in Oklahoma.
He said, you come play with me, I'ma hit
That's
you
probably
with
what,
that.
30 minutes?
We right here, so it's that.
Oh yeah.
He's by the Panhandle,
He's by the panhandle. All right,
middle of
Ron.
nowhere.
He down there by the damn panhandle. Good job, Ron. All right, man. We love you guys, man. We're gone, guys.
Scooter.